Somewhere there is a convoy transporting a large amount of goods. When Tu Mongyan and Man Qianfei were hiding behind a wall and were about to return to report, they heard the whispers of 3 guys approaching. "These bastards," the guy smoking a cigarette said angrily to the bald guy. "The boss gave them a chance to participate and they wanted the majority. Why not kill them?" A guy was juggling a grenade in his hand and said, calm down. They were only happy for a few days, because they cannot survive much longer." The poke-headed man tightly grasped the gun and grenade and spoke. "Waiting for us to rob this strategic shipment, the boss will be promoted to the level of master. Then, no matter how much they eat, they have to vomit just as much." Ha ha. Very correct. At this time, Tu Mongyan and Man Qianfei were frightened when they heard this. Sweat all over. The two looked at each other as if silently signaling the next step. Quick retreat. Both quickly ran away. Man Qianfei ran and said, "These guys are crazy. Unbelievable. Their target is a transport vehicle." Tu Mongyan quickly replied, "Don't forget they gathered so many people. They are aggressive and have no fear of their tracks being discovered. 8 level 6 people plus hot weapons in their hands. Enough power to destroy this entire riverside city. An outlaw monk. It's unimaginable." Thinking of this, Tu Mongyan Xiao's brows sweated out of fear. This has gone beyond control. We have to get back to reporting quickly. Having run a long way, Tu Mongyan and Man Qianfei were startled. "Damn it, I forgot to bring that kid and ran away. Black carries a very complicated burden. Come back quickly. I hope that kid is a bit smart. I hope he will hide very carefully and not be discovered. Otherwise no one can save him." While Mong Yan and Man Qianfei were hoping Chao Vo would escape, Chao Vo was leisurely walking towards the group of people. The bald guy immediately said, "Some kid." The person next to him just exclaimed, "Hey kid, where do you come from?" Chao Vo gave him a kick in the face. Mouth spitting blood. Seeing Chao Vo approaching with a spear, one guy said, "This kid wants to be beaten." The blue-haired guy and the bald guy felt strange. How dare he come along to our place? They shouted loudly. "What is this situation? You want to die, kid?" Having finished speaking, they surrounded and attacked Chao Vo. A strong aura radiated throughout Chao Vo's body. He hit a few basic attacks, but before the other guys could even attack, they were knocked out by Chao Vo. The bald head was the last one to lie down after his cool spear spin. Chao Vo looked around and muttered. 8 level 6 martial artists, including 2 peak level 6 martial artists, a few level 5 and 4 martial artists. If you knew the AA mission was so easy, there would be no need to hide it all this time, just jump straight in. Fast. At this time, the bald man crawled under Chao Vo's feet and hugged his leg. His mouth stuttered. "Boss, will help us." What he means is that his boss will take revenge. But before he could finish his sentence, Chao Vo stepped on his neck with a foot. Chao Vo coldly said, "Dead, there are still many useless words." Chao Vo looked around at all the bodies. He muttered, "Geez, this is murder." Chao Vo thought to himself. The suppressed desire for destruction in my heart was greatly reduced. Also, there weren't too many psychological fluctuations. Was it because I killed too many zombies in the dream? It could also be due to inheriting too many bloody memories. Or maybe it was because of the identities of the guys who were killed. They were all cruel people. There was nothing wrong with killing them. Just cleaning up the villains. Justice may come late, but it will certainly not be absent. So, please accept the punishment from justice. 5 minutes ago, at this time there was an angry scar-faced girl banging on the table and shouting loudly. "Damn it, I told you, I already set a target of 20%. The blonde man burst into laughter at the anger of the girl with the scar. "Do you think you can get it? Who do you think you are?" She shouted loudly. "Do you really want to die?" Suddenly a voice rang out. "Okay, guys." The blonde man heard this voice and was startled and frightened. Before he could calm down, he was punched. Immediately he collapsed. "What's going on, Ma Kwa Van?" The aura on Ma Kwa Van's body radiated extremely strongly. Ma Kwa Van said coldly, "I told you, I came up with the plan, I called you guys. Here, my power is the greatest, I say as much as you can get, that's it. Whoever has any opinion, just go now, I don't care." Everyone around was scared and didn't dare say anything more. Suddenly there was laughter, "Ha ha ha. Mr. Ma is very correct. Everyone is out here to make money. Why are you arguing over small change, ruining the brotherhood? Am I right, Mr. Ma Kwa Van?" This guy's face looked very scary. One guy in the group immediately gritted his teeth and exclaimed, "Half face. This is not some loose change." The half-faced guy said, "For a level 6 martial artist, it's really not a small amount of money, but for a grandmaster, it's not worth anything." After hearing this, everyone was shocked. What? Is it time to upgrade to grandmaster level? At this time, they immediately competed to please each other. Ha ha. It turns out that Mr. Ma gathered us to rob the transport vehicle to break through to the master level? So what are we arguing about? The majority is certainly yours. That's right, Mr. Ma, please relax. Even though there were no benefits, this time we decided to participate. Among us robbers, it is rare for a master to appear. He is truly extraordinary and admirable. A half-faced guy walked over and patted Manhwa Van's shoulder and offered him some medicine. Haha, congratulations Mr. Ma, I wish you success and smooth promotion to Grand Master. Thanks for the good wishes. At this moment, he half-faced with a crooked smile and whispered, however, you want to become a Grand Master, so do I, so I also need 3 parts. Manhwa Van with cold eyes uttered one word. Okay, thinking in my heart, half-faced guy. I'm the only person here who has qualifications comparable to me. Not only is it level 6 peak, but also a person who possesses a rare talent in elemental control. Initially he was also an excellent student in martial arts. But a fire burned the whole family to death. From then on his personality changed completely, he became brutal. He loves using fire to burn people alive, and his cruelty is very famous even in the gangster world. Hearing Manhwa Van's agreement to divide into 3 parts, he half-faced and said, then thank you. Suddenly a voice came from outside. Because everyone has no opinion, so I'll divide it up a bit more simply. Everyone was immediately alert. There is movement. Who is it? The purple-haired guy raised his hand to signal not to panic. Maybe the police are here. Nothing to worry about. Kill them all then go to Cox to continue talking. Hi, you're right. We have so many level 6 martial artists, we don't need to be afraid of the police. A guy was sticking his tongue out and licking a knife, looking like he was thirsty for blood. A familiar foot appeared with the words, I'm bored, let's relieve some stress today. A powerful punch was thrown at the guy holding the knife. He was punched and flew past the crowd of people and crashed into the opposite wall. Bang! Thick smoke and dust. Chao Vo's spear tip stuck into the ground. Chao Vo slowly appeared behind a cloud of smoke and dust. The whole group talked. What is this, a kid? The police have run out of people. Don't be subjective, perhaps it was intentionally released so that we would ignore him and then take action. He looked at Chao Vo with a puzzled face. Chao Vo leisurely held out 2 fingers and said coldly, 2 minutes, for those who want to escape. Now you can start running. While waiting for new handicaps, there are many good stories below in the comments or in the playlist so everyone can watch and support me so I can be motivated. I'm extremely grateful. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell.